Madison Chase with Black Hollywood Live, and I'm here with Wendy, Raquel, and Jay Ellis, and we're talking about the ninth and final season of the game. How do you guys feel about that?
So bittersweet. It is. It's exciting. I feel like we're going out on top, with the bang and giving the fans everything they want and deserve. Yeah.
It's amazing. This whole entire experience has been magical for me. And to be able to, like, for your first series, get to finish it. Is I don't even know if I can really put it into words. Like, it's unexplainable. It's amazing. Yeah.
Now, Tasha, I want to call you Tasha because we just watched episode 901. I'm assuming that's the first episode for the final and ninth season. And you were giving me a little bit of Olivia Pope, and then today, yes, you were trying to Olivia Pope-ish.
Oh, Olivia Pope in her night scarf and pajamas.
But yeah, you were only missing the wine. I was waiting for you to pull out some red wine and some popcorn. I was like, she is so
I'm still breastfeeding.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Tasha.
Yeah, Tasha Mackins. Yeah. So I want to I feel like you need like some hashtags this season besides like the BET, the game, the BET. Like, I feel like you need a hashtag. So what would Tasha Mack's hashtag be for this season?
Ooh, BET. Ooh, let's see. Hashtag. Oh, wow, that's a good one.
About that life?
No, that was last season. We already did about that. Like, she's saying, what if I created one of my own?
For the ninth season, what would your hashtag be? You should be thinking about this.
I got it. Hashtag I got my life. I got my life.
Yeah, you got your life.
Hashtag I got my life.
Yeah, you do. And we're going to talk about Tasha Mack, and we're going to talk about Wendy Raquel too, because I feel like you guys are completely two different people. Totally. So I'm like, she is really giving me some really serious acting skills, because I know you outside of Amazing Grace and all the things you do for the community. So this role for you seems like a stretch. So I always like to ask people about their process, because I know you have a dance background, and so people think, oh, you woke up and one day you were like this incredible actress. So what is your process for becoming Tasha Mack when you're not on camera, when you're preparing before the actual scene and giving us all of Olivia Pope and Tasha Mack?
Wow. You know what? Actually, when I first got the role, that was the hardest for me. It's just surrendering myself and not judging the character, and surrendering myself to the process and allowing me to just, okay, this is who she is. This is how she is. Don't judge her. Don't criticize. Just step into those shoes and just be in the moment. And I just try and exist in the moment. And anything that comes to me that's organic, that I feel, just go with it and not censor myself or desensitize myself, and allow my scene partners to give me everything, because everything that he would give me in the scene, I take it, use it, flip it, twerk it, tweak it, whatever, and just being receptive to what everybody had to give. Yeah.
And you definitely did a lot of that. Now I want to talk a little bit about the things that you do outside of Tasha Mack and acting, because I think what you do for the community with the Amazing Grace Conservatory, I've been to watch it a couple of times. Kim Bailey is a personal friend of mine. Yeah, like, she was the reason why I'm here, part of why I'm here in California. Yeah, she's a really good friend. So
now you're pulling at my heart.
I know. Don't cry. I don't want you to cry.
Sorry, Jay. And then
I'm gonna get to you, Jay.
Now that's 18 years of my life. I've been doing it for 18 years.
So tell us about it, because I want to know. I met a young man yesterday that used to be on a really big show, and I see so many people not giving back to actors, and I see that you're raising a whole generation.
Wow.
So tell us about the AGC.
Wow, Amazing Grace Conservatory is it's a passion project that I started 18 years ago. I can't believe it's been 18 years, but more than a training institute, we're a platform for young people to express themselves in a non-judgmental environment. We tell them, don't say no, you can't do this and you can't do that, and here we are. We give them an opportunity to say yes to whatever possibility it is that you want, as long as it's positive for them and all of that. We produce 3 shows a year. We're in 3 semesters. We teach acting, voice, and dance, but we allow them to write. We give them yoga, chess, every outlet that they can have to just create better human beings of themselves. And a lot of my kids are working. I mean, they're working more than me. I got kids recording deals, movies, TVs. A lot of them have worked on the game, totally by coincidence, and I'm inspired by them as well. So it's a reciprocal thing. I give back, but they give me so much more. They really do. Look, I know now. I perk up. Now I'm up. Oh yeah. No, I know. It's crazy, but it's everything to me.
Yeah,
it
that's
really is.
Inspirational. And Jay, for you, you've traveled the world. You went to college. You've done so many incredible things, and people think that being able to transfer from modeling to acting is an easy transition. So how did you make that crossroads so easy? You make it look easy.
No, it definitely is. It's not an easy thing. I think it took it took 5-6 years. I mean, I came in with definitely a much larger ego when I was coming from the modeling side, because it's different. Because it's all about being fit or what you look like or how you walk. It's a completely different thing. And then when you realize that these people who have been doing this, it's something that's been in them for so long, and they've been doing it for so long, you realize like this is a lifelong crafts and education. You do this your entire life, and you learn something new every single day when you do it. So, it took me being humbled big time to come back and realize that, like, oh, I need to get in class. And so, I studied nonstop. I was in class for 3.5, 4 years, every single day I could possibly be. I acted as much as I could act, watched everything I could watch, and that just got me to the point where I was comfortable to go audition. That didn't even get me to the point where I was working yet. That just got me to the point of being able to walk into a room and actually execute a few things. So it's not easy, but I think it's one of those things that you got to believe in yourself, and like anything else in life, you got to put in the work. What you put in is what you get out.
And he's a hard worker.
I could see that. Right, I'm glad that you really shared how honest you are about being humble, because a lot of people don't really share that. And in this first episode, like, you gave me so many levels of, like, your face, your eyes, like everything was working. So can you give us a hint? I know you can't give it all away, because I saw a little bit of Beyonce, Solange. I'm not going to give it away, but you have to watch. Yeah, so you gave me a little bit of that ego, supersized ego coming out on the screen. Yeah, it came back.
It's men are interesting creatures. We keep our walls up for a really, really long time, and then as soon as you let that wall down and you let a girl in, if there's any bit of something kind of, then that wall goes flying back up. And Wall's Blue's wall went up twice as high as it was the first time. So we see his ego literally go to 10, or to 100. We see it go higher than I think we've ever seen it in that moment. Because he feels betrayed and he's hurt. So that was an interesting. It was an interesting journey. Yeah.
And I see a lot of, like, one of my favorite movies is Love Jones. So I see a lot of that kind of, there's a feeling behind the thing that you're not saying. And so I see a lot of that in there. So even with the engagement ring, we're not going to tell you what happens with the engagement ring, but you gotta watch it to see. So yeah, I want to know, for you, being able to tap back into that ego as far as your modeling is concerned, because it was all about how you looked, and so talk about that.
I think it's just a thing of something that Wendy said earlier. You just got to allow yourself to be present, be vulnerable, which is something that I learned from these guys so much, because I think coming from where I was coming from, I was looking at a page and thinking, oh, I can execute this, and this. But then as you get in there and you realize, like, oh, they're not doing it the way I thought they were gonna do it in my head. So now I have to be, you have to be present. You know what I mean? Or you miss something. You know, then you're not being honest and you're missing something, and you're not giving that person respect for the work that they're doing or they've done. You know, so I think in those moments you can only tap into what is right there in front of me. It's literally what's happening right there in front of you, and betrayal is betrayal. I don't care how many ways you think about it, you know. So yeah,
made me feel some type of way.
Speaking of saying making you feel some type of way, social media is huge, and we come up with like these words like epic is like the new thing. And when you're talking about social media, how it plays such a huge part in reality television, because we see a hint of that in this first episode of not reality television but art imitating life. And when you're not Wendy Raquel or Tasha Mack, what are you doing on social media? Like, whoever you decide to be. When you're not doing acting or working on your craft or working with AGC, what is Tasha Mack doing on social media? And what reality shows are you watching? Because I want to know.
Wow. You know, I don't watch reality shows. I really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched the reunions. I'll be authentic.
Which one?
Housewives of Atlanta.
How did you like this last one? Because I thought
it was pretty bland. It was pretty safe and kind of disingenuous to me.
You felt like it? I felt like it was. Okay.
I'm sorry. I know.
You could be Tasha right now. You don't have to be Wendy.
No, they laughing at me because
Okay.
okay.
Well, I'm coming to you.
Okay.
I don't know about nobody's housewives of nothing.
Right.
Really, that's impressive.
No. Sometimes I just want to escape, you know.
And that is exactly what it is.
Meaningless television, you know, that is just like, okay, take me off of my issues. I really don't have any issues when I watch those shows, so I watch it for entertainment purposes, but I don't watch the entire series. No, and what do I watch on TV? It's so much television.
I know, it is a
and
lot.
I'm so far behind because
Me
I was
too.
on the road. I was doing the play, so I just got back to LA like late April, and then I jumped right into production. So I am so far behind in my television watching. So believe it or not, I'm corny. Me and my husband said we'll watch the news.
I love it.
No, but the news is so bad. It's so.
It is.
Yeah,
It's a downer.
Like, yeah, it's a downer. But I watch the news. I watch like. TMZ, Entertainment Tonight, my entertainment shows, but I don't have any like go-to, you know. I've watched Dr. Oz. Oh my God, I've turned into my mom.
Dr. Oz is good.
Yeah, but then I have every ailment. Oh God.
I know, it will make you feel like a hypochondriac. You're like, what do I need to be taking to fix this?
But I've started reading and just really spending time with myself, and just, I really haven't been watching a lot of TV, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, that's
All through
good.
college, they used to call me TV Queen.
Really?
TV Queen, yeah. But now, I really don't, yeah. And it's probably now I should be watching more television because it's so many of us on it, but I just got to catch up.
Yeah, especially you need to watch Scandal. I'm going to tell you.
I'm behind with that as well.
You,
I'm like a season and a half behind.
Okay.
I am. And I admit that. I probably shouldn't be saying it on television, but I am behind.
It's okay. It's okay, Wendy. Nobody's judging.
Okay, don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Okay, Jay, you said you don't watch. So social media, are you on social media?
I'm on social media.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on social media. I tweet and Instagram every now and again. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not that good at it.
I'm trying to get better at that too. Yeah.
I think as a cast, we really don't. Brandy probably has the best hold of it.
She's consistent.
She's consistent, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely trying to get better at it. Trying to be more present. Trying to interact more, you know. Yeah.
Now, you used to be a basketball player, so are you not watching the playoffs or like? What is that? Do I know you?
So every time we do these press days, like something interesting, somebody asks a question, and literally everybody be like, "Wait, you what?" So yeah, I play college basketball. Yeah. I watched up until I haven't watched the last like 10 days.
You watched the what now?
Huh?
You didn't watch what?
The series, the last 10 episodes, the last 10 days or so of the playoffs. Just because I've been out of town. Yeah. So
That's okay.
But normally I do watch. Yeah.
Basketball.
Like what? Okay. You're like, who is he? Okay, so
I was a cheerleader.
you're like, I want to get in this.
Yeah.
Really? What? Oh, for
Girl,
Howard.
high school,
Okay,
child.
high
No,
school.
no.
Okay. I was like, that would be
We done worked
interesting.
together for 5 years and you still
I
don't know.
didn't
She don't know me.
And that's making me mad. It's like, really? Okay. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so what is next for you? Like, if you could paint a beautiful picture and portrait of what Wendy Raquel is doing, what would that look like?
I'd be owning a studio, producing and writing and choreographing and just creating opportunities and infinite possibilities.
Yeah.
If I could paint that picture.
Yeah, you painted it right now.
Well, in my mind and in my little school, yes.
I wouldn't even say it's little. Nothing little. AGC. You said 18 years.
You how many people were in movies, had
Right.
record
Oh,
deals,
right.
done been on the show. That ain't little.
That ain't.
I'm a baby cookie. I'm a crumb of a cookie.
No, you're a cake.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to have that and eat it too.
You are, because you have so many people that do so many great things, and you give back, and so that's a great
you.
thing. So we're
Thank
not going to
you.
let you say little
Thank
at
you.
all.
Thank you. Actually, I'm sitting on cloud number 9. I really, really am. It's like to see this come to, a full circle, and then, everything, even in the past, it's like the future is infinite, and I'm praying that my dreams usurp all of this, and I continue to dream even bigger. Thank you.
Amen. Okay. How about you, Jay?
She just said it. Like I mean, you can't say it better than that. No,
Yes, you can.
no,
Come on, basketball.
no.
Basketball.
You could have been my cheerleader.
What now?
You know what I'm saying?
Start dropping this food.
She can.
Oh man. Same thing. I think it's just, I want to be able to create opportunities and write work and create work and at some point direct. And, it's such a, again, like I said earlier, it's such a long journey. And that's the cool thing about it. You learn so much every day and you get to grow and you get to work with amazing people who inspire you to do other things. But, because of Wendy, I'm so much more inspired of like working with kids in art, in the arts programs. You know what I mean?
You know that?
No, but he's
But I've been to
He's been
AGC.
very supportive.
Yeah.
supportive.
So even when I can't make it, I send my mama to go watch.
I know, that's so sweet.
So yeah, and then career-wise, just to continue to grow. Definitely, I want to do another series at some point. Want to do some movies, but work that I care about and love, and that's special. We don't have to be forced. I feel like we're kind of back in this space where we don't have to be forced to do something just to do it. Just to be represented. Now our representation is starting to get out there, and we can actually do meaningful, cool work, stuff that we're all proud of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Building a legacy.
Yes.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things, and to give back. So we want to keep up with both of you guys on social media. So how can we keep up with you?
I am Wendy Raquel, WendyRaquel.
Yes, and you have a birthday coming up, so I'm going to tell you happy early birthday. My birthday is a couple of days after yours. Leos, Okay, Jay, I don't want to leave you out.
No, Leos. Y'all been Leos. We here. Nah, JAYRELIS is JR Ellis on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, I want to know what the RF stands for. We'll find out. Madison Chase, Black Hollywood Live, and this is The Game. Stay tuned, 9th season, and make sure you use their hashtags.